Namaste Scorpio, welcome to Work Your Light and your guidance reading for Lightworkers. My name is Patricia. In today's video we're gonna have a look first of all in which energy you're currently in and your guidance cards, and then we're gonna have a look at what it is that you're working towards and which energies are going to support you. So I would say let's dive in. I'm gonna pull a card from the Good Tarot deck in order to have a look at your current energy, okay? Let's have a look at Scorpio's current energy. We have the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups, which is a very beautiful, balanced, I do feel some sort of a intuitive, kind of playful energy that is coming from this card. Let's draw. Okay. Sorry, I'm being guided towards a different deck. Okay. Let's draw two clarifiers for the Two of Water for you. Why is the Two of Cups here? So we have the heart chakra, which makes sense because we're talking about the cups. It is a number 4, which talks about a firm foundation. And we have the Two of Cups. So we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups, Scorpio. What I'm getting is like a flow energy from you. I get flow energy, I get a heart-based or a heart-centered energy. I get a stable energy. Can I get a third one? Number 2, which is talking about mental conflict. This is the Two of Swords. I do feel that you, Scorpio, are right now very aware of the fact that you need to work on your mental conflicts, okay? But I'm getting actually the literal Two of Swords card in my mind's eye. And this talks about a person that is holding the two swords behind her or his chest, okay? In front of her chest. She's blindfolded and behind her is a body of water, which talks about she is like, she ignores her emotions and closing herself off to new ideas, to new possibilities, maybe to a different point of view. But I do feel, Scorpio, you're pretty aware of that there is still some sort of pattern within you that is kind of self-restrictive, okay? Because the Two of Swords is a very self-restrictive energy. And that's why you are very focused on your flow. That's why you are very focused of being mindful about the feelings that you have. A very big awareness around your feelings is what I get. Because you know about this Two of Swords. You know that there is still some mental conflict, some self-limiting beliefs, some self-limitations that you are asked to work on. Let's have a look at your guidance cards, okay? Should I be using this deck, yes or no? Hierophant, yeah, of course. Okay, let's give this another one shuffle. Scorpio, guidance for Scorpio, please. The Strength. The Knight of Swords, the Messenger of Air. And the Patience, which is the Temperance card. You know, the Patience, the Temperance card is also talking about, in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you see an angel having one foot on like earth and one foot in the water. So it is very much about balancing out spirituality and practicality. I do feel with the Strength card and the Knight of Swords that your guides would like to guide you towards the direction of action. That's what I get. That's why we have still here this Patience card. That's like some sort of a preparation for you, Scorpio, in order to get into action. Let's pull some clarifiers on this one. It's okay if I use this deck for this one. The Hermit, okay. This one, Power. Okay, and then again we have the Strength card. Could also talk about the Emperor. I'm not pretty sure, but I do see Leo energy, and the Emperor is actually Aries. But let's have, if it was number 8, it is the Strength, because the Strength card over here is number 8. So let's get a clarifier on the Strength card. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about prosperity begins. Building a firm foundation is what I hear. Building internal stability. That's why we have the Strength card here, because the Strength card is about confidence. The Strength card is about determination, willpower, action-oriented energy, okay? Messenger of Swords, disruption. This is the Tower. Yeah, I do really feel that the messenger, the messenger of air is very much talking about the truth. Let's get another clarifier on the Patience, please. The Four of Wands, firm foundation. So what it is that you're... I do feel that the clarification cards is also what it is that you're heading towards. You're heading towards a Tower moment, something, a very disruptive, sudden change, a sudden disruption. That's what I get. Can I get another clarifier, please, on the Tower card? The Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a very fresh, new start energy. Still a little bit immature, but they still say just do it, because your intuition is going to guide you, okay? And they're not saying directly what it is about, but I do feel that there is something in the Messenger of Air card that I haven't seen. I'm feeling drawn towards this one single feather over here. And this actually shows kind of a theme that is going on in the recent readings that I'm giving. It is about lightening the load. It's about letting go of what is not serving you anymore. And this is what you're doing right now, okay? That's why you're having a good focus on your emotional space. And what I do really feel here is that your guides are absolutely saying, Scorpio, you are doing a really great job. Now we are giving you a hint like where, yeah, and I'm getting like chills a lot. Because the firm foundation, the Four of Wands, is a finish line. They're asking you to have patience in order to get to the finish line. This patience is also talking very much about detachment. And in order to be detached from this, you are asked to work on your confidence. You are asked to work on your internal stability. And again, I'm getting like a huge wave of chills. Can I get another guidance card, please, for Scorpio? What is important for Scorpio? Yeah, it's the same. It is number 26, which breaks down to an 8 again. So we have the number 8 again, which is also the Strength card. And number 8 is also talking about abundance, which fits actually pretty well to the number 1 over here of prosperity begins. Some of you might head towards a change in your current environment. Some of you might be very worried about like whether you're capable of embarking on this new journey. But number 26, empowerment, which is also talking about your confidence, says the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. What this card is also telling me is they're asking you for the awareness. That's the same thing that I think I told Sagittarius and Pisces. The awareness around the fact that these mental conflicts that you might still have kind of lingering within yourself, they are not asking you to like to get rid of them. It's not about getting rid of them. It is really not about the perfection in getting rid of these belief systems. It is about simply dismantling them. It is about simply being aware of them. It is about simply seeing them, having a look at them, holding them in your hand, having a look at them, and then say like, well, yeah, I know that these topics are kind of connected to my past decisions that I have been making. This can also refer to your current situation. Your current situation is simply a reflection on the decisions that you've been making in the past. But this is what we're heading towards. And this new firm foundation that we have over here, which is also marking a finish line, is built out of your awareness around your mental conflicts. Let me tell you, the reason why perfection is really not our goal is because, first of all, we are asked to get comfortable with the fact that these things will never, ever, ever go away at 100% level. And that these mental conflicts or these things that are still connecting you to who you have been in the past. And Scorpio, I'm being reminded of a quote that the butterfly is not judging about the caterpillar he once was. He's having a look at his caterpillar being with pride, because that's you. That's what made you. That's what it is that let you grow. That's what was encouraging you in order to change. We have never been bad. We have never been bad people. We have never been making bad choices. We really need to dismantle this fact, because our ego is simply our inner child that is like having a tantrum. Okay, because we're not listening to them. That's also what the Knight of Swords is talking about. The Knight of Swords is bringing change, okay? And this change that is being needed over here is being aware of this little, she is like all over in those white feathers, very beautiful feathers, and just this little gray feather is kind of like, flowing away. It's like we are letting down our old leaves like the trees, when seasons are changing. So, as an advice here, it is not only about dismantling those anxieties, simply being aware of them, not getting into a mental conflict about like how we get rid of them, these things like all at once. No, that's not our goal. This is really not the goal. I mean, really, really not the goal. Because if you have a firm foundation, and they're telling me light. In German it's say Licht verdrängt Schatten. Light is like when you are illuminating a room enough, there is no shadow anymore. Okay, that's why we want to illuminate your heart. We want to illuminate your mind. Having a look at all of these corners, there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, I've been talking to Sag and Pisces about that. I have been having like yesterday and today like dreams that are in a very sketchy way pointing out my anxieties. In a very sketchy way actually, or in a very kind of comedian, almost hilarious Hollywood movie way, because they want to show me like that there's really nothing to be worried about, because these things are like we are too mature to still really be worried about these kind of things. We know that first of all, that's not how we cope anymore. That's not how we feel anymore. And that this is not going to be a part of the firm foundation that we are currently creating within and without ourselves. Okay? So if you would like to have some practical tips, I do absolutely recommend right now, and that's something that I figured out for myself today, absolutely recommending the focus wheel. Okay? Writing down, for example, like, I'm worthy in the middle of a piece of paper, and around this quote, writing down the evidence that displays how much you're worthy by simply writing down, I have been preparing like very good food for myself. That's how worthy I feel. I have been taking a really nice walk today. That's how worthy I feel. I'm taking care of my internal stability. That's how worthy I feel I am. Okay, Scorpio, it's about getting in communication with your inner being, with your inner child. The messenger of air, the Knight of Swords, is also talking about communication. Communication, education, learning, being open-minded, and trusting your intuition. And surrender is also a big thing, especially because we have over here the Patience card, the Temperance card. You know, balancing out your internal self. Let's have a look what it is that you are heading towards. Okay? Scorpio, what is Scorpio heading towards? Intuition, number 2. I do feel that this is the High Priestess. I do think that's the High Priestess. Yeah, what did I say? This is like she's being guided by her intuition. She is very much in tune with the higher realms, with her guides. Let's get another card. This is the 3, I don't know, the 3 of something, but it talks about recognition and reward. I think it's the 3 of Wands. I don't think it's the 3 of Wands because it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, it's about recognition and reward. And then we have the card of fertility. And I do think that this is the Empress. I could be wrong. But I think it doesn't matter in this case because we have this beautiful imagery over here. Yes, and man, I just wanna first of all, these 2 ladies are the same woman. So let me show you. This woman over here, what I do feel is like she honors her heart space. She honors her full being. She honors her divinity. She honors her emotions. Wow. She is so in tune and she knows. It's like she knows, she feels, she is very aware. There's a lot of awareness a lot of awakened energy. Number 3 also talks to me about union, you know. Let's draw some clarifiers for the card of intuition in regards to what it is that you are heading towards. The Queen of Pentacles. That's a very, very, very beautiful card. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very compassionate, someone who really loves supporting others. This can be very much about your light work. This can talk about what is coming towards you, an opportunity for you maybe to channel or to support others with the ability that you have. This can talk about you feeling so internally abundant that it is very easy for you first and foremost to trust in your intuition, because you know you can absolutely rely on what you have been building within you. This is what the Queen of Pentacles actually does. The Queen of Pentacles also is a very, very supporting energy. But the interesting thing about the Queen of Pentacles, and that's why I love her, is that she supports, but she's not supporting lack mentality. She will always support you in a manner where you're not going to be put in a situation where you feel like you depend on her. She only gonna support you with tools that are helping you to help yourself. That's like so beautiful. Recognition and reward, please. The 10 of Wands. There is some sort of a burden that you ask to let go of. I do feel that it's very much linked towards this little gray feather. Maybe also linked towards the mental conflict that you have. Can I get a clarifier on the 10 of Wands, the Tower? Maybe you are worried about... Can I get a Tower? Okay. Scorpio, for some of you, I do have the feeling that you're not going to get... You are worried about not going to get the reward and the great recognition that you are actually working towards. Not getting your wish fulfilled. But in regards to what you're working towards, is that they really ask you to let go of this burden, because you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what it is that you want, this thing that you are hoping, that you're wishing for, you know, and this thing that you have been patient about, okay? But up front there's a Tower that's coming. And I do really feel that the Tower, whether this is internally or externally, is being caused by you finally being able of letting go of this burden. Maybe there is something that you need to communicate. Maybe there are really some sort of anxieties that you have around a situation that you're really asked to communicate. If you don't want to communicate this to friends or maybe to your partner, communicate this to your inner child, your guides, in your meditation, writing it down. Yeah, can I get a card of fertility in regards to what it is that Scorpio is heading towards? Ace of Swords. Can I get a clarifier on this? Surrender. Yeah, because you've been surrendered. That's like... So, with the card of fertility, I do feel a certain sense of internal huge abundance. And I do feel that this is that you're gonna come to this point that you feel very abundant within yourself. That's why we have here, and now I do really feel that this is like the 3 of Pentacles. Seriously, the 3 of Wands doesn't make sense to me at this point. But to me, I'm saying that this is now the Three of Pentacles, and I do really feel that there is some sort of they show me now the classical Rider-Waite tarot card for the Three of Pentacles. In this case, absolutely recognition and reward makes to me a lot of sense, because it shows that you are showing what you can, you are showing your skills, you are showing others what it is that you learned, okay? Because you are very much in alignment, that's what I get. And I do feel there is some material blessings, what I feel that is coming towards you, because you changed your perspective, you surrendered, and by surrendering, again surrendering, you are changing your perspective. And I do feel that this is an epiphany. Is this an epiphany? And can this for some talk about maybe a message that they receive? Okay, for some of you guys, Scorpio, this is an epiphany, and for some of you, it is a message that you receive. But I'm feeling for the most of you very much drawn towards an epiphany that you get simply because you changed your perspective. It can go as quickly as that. Seriously, I got this a few days ago, and it was awesome. Something that was like, seriously, something that was like for 6 or 7 years in front of my eyes, and I was never able to put it into words in the way that it kind of closes out a whole chapter. Okay, and that came really suddenly, like this. Okay, let's have a look at, should I be using this deck for this, for the energy that are going to support Scorpio? Of course, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, material change. That's what I get. Which energies are going? There's going to be absolutely a change in your physical environment. That's also what I feel here with the, where is it? We had a Tower card. Yeah, that's also what I feel with the Tower card. So, which energies are going to support Scorpio? We have the Queen of Cups. Can talk about a person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Can talk about you. Someone who is very aligned with their emotions. Someone who's very aware of their feelings. That can actually be you, because we have here the Two of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Empress, which is the number 3. Didn't I say it's the Empress? So we have the freaking Empress twice. Can I get a clarifier on the Empress? The Lovers. Seven of Pentacles. The Justice card. Yes, I do absolutely feel, oh, my battery is going to die. Queen of Water, Ten of Swords. I'm very happy about it that I'm pulling the Ten of Swords, because that's actually the card that I had on mine. Sagittarius got this card, and I told Sagittarius that this is the perfect card to describe what I actually wanna bring to you. The Ten of Swords usually is like very much like, this is like closing out a cycle. Okay, closing out a cycle of very important mental conflicts that you're having, that you subconsciously have. And you're gonna be in a situation where you're like this little angel over there, like they are not taking these conflicts serious anymore, because they know now who they are. They know about their feelings. They know where they are. They know where they want to get. And I do really feel that this is what is supporting you, is the awareness around that this is like nothing that it is a part of your life, nor it is going to be a part of your life in the future now moments, and that this is like, since this is not you anymore, play around with it, you know, being aware of them, you know, you see them. This is what I mean with dismantling them, dismantling all of these conflicts, all of these low self-limiting beliefs that you have within yourself, and coming to the conclusion that it's like not that big of a deal anymore. That's the point. That's where I wanted to get. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Justice. I would like to have another clarification card on the Justice. The Temperance, which we have now, I think, twice or in threefold. Nonetheless, you're gonna be, I do feel that the Seven of Pentacles is talking about seeing the fruits of your labor, okay? Being aware of the fruits of your labor, being aware of what you have been creating, being aware of what you have been building, being aware of what you have been letting go, about all of this work that you've been doing, and like, you know, like being proud of this. You know, the Justice card talks about cause and effect. So then we have here the Empress clarified by the Lovers. I think it's the Lovers. And we have the Empress now twice. For some of you, this reading can talk about, like, if it's like about your personal life, it can talk about your love life. Absolutely, it can talk about a union, maybe with a divine counterpart. But what I do really feel is like, what is going to support you with all of this disruptive, we have, by the way, the Tower twice, with all of this Tower energy, is you standing in your full power. And you see, like, that this is how you manage the Tower moment. This is how you manage it, like playfully, like just blowing these things away, you know, just saying like, yeah, I know that you're around, but you know, the thing is like, I don't feel familiar anymore with you. I just know like you don't belong to me. You're outside of me. You're nothing that really is touching me still, you know? That's what I feel, Scorpio, that you are going to, how you gonna manage the situation. It's really not, that's how I feel. It's not really like you're gonna manage the situation. It's about like you just like surrender to it, because you know it's not longer part of who you are, Scorpio. So that was your reading. I do feel like I'm a little bit overdue, but it's okay. Great. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I highly appreciate all of you. I'm wishing you a great week, a great start in the week. Stay blessed and namaste.